most. So Sammy, ask Mike for me, which are the 5 boxes that he thinks are potential world title material. In no any order, he should just mention them to me because of his experience. I'm sure that you're trying to tap in on that. If you're looking to do your own investment, that's a different thing altogether. But anyway, Mike will answer that. You know, we've gone past time. There are tons of messages. I don't know how I'm going to read all this, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Mike, go ahead.
So current out of Ghana. I mean, let me bring up the pound for pound. I'll tell you who I like. One I like is Daniel Gorsh. I think that
he has Daniel Selasi Gorsh. That makes the two of us.
He has a lot of potential. He's a very talented kid. We put him on a couple of the shows I was involved with. He was on the cards, and he's improved a lot since then. I think that look, world titles, it's such a prestigious level. So I don't want to minimize what it is. You need a lot to go right and align. I hope that Alfred Lamptey can find the way back. He's still young, and think that it was a good lesson the last fight, like a good learning curve for him, and hopefully makes him hungrier and makes him better. You know, like that's two. Let me think. Honestly,
whilst you're doing that, let me. Okay, so this one is saying, okay. Dennis response says, I knew you were not going to read my message, but you didn't write any message. You just accusing me of not reading your message. This one says, I mean, you said you were going to open the lines. No, we've really gone past time. I'm so sorry, but I'll forgive you because at least you've asked all the questions that we needed to hear. Okay, I'm sure that Mike has been a delight indeed. So if you guys can see, there are so many messages. Where am my camera? I can't read all of them because we need to wrap up the show, and I'm sure we'll bring Mike in maybe in subsequent editions. We'll definitely bring him in subsequent edition. Okay. Ask him about the current. Oh no. Somebody wants to know your opinion on the current what do you call it, GBA president, but that's
I actually get along with the current president. So you know, we've had some good conversations over the years. I know everyone has different vantage points. I've learned from mine that you don't inherit everybody else's baggage. You go into everything with an open structure and open opinion. And I think that if there is ways in which the GBA could be steered or they would listen to suggestions, the way to go in is with an open attitude. If you go in with a critical attitude, your chances there are completely sailed.
Man, there are tons of messages here, and some of them are people that I really respect. Some are politicians, and kindly do forgive me. We've practically run out of time. Some of the questions are, but Mike, your final word. So we wrap up the show. Definitely we'll bring you in studio, and I'll ask all the questions. Somebody is telling me that I should dedicate 15 minutes for call-ins. That's also good. We'll put that into our plans going forward. No two ways about it.
Yeah, we can do it.
They say you didn't finish. You didn't finish mentioning all the. Okay. Okay, I get you.
You're stretching my brain because I don't think.
So I'll just limit it to 3. You just add one and then let's.
It's I'm trying to think.
I'm sure that Mike has 2. I mean, I think it's enough at least. He's mentioned 2 potential. You know.
Yeah. Look. There's other talented kids there. I mean, you've got is it the flyer Muhammad Ayite, talented kid.
Yeah, you know? He won't go.
Like he's a talented kid, but it's a long way off being world level.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's the one I can give you is actually a female based in the UK, Sadem Ama. She's British Ghanaian, but she'll probably be fast tracked to a world title at welterweight. So that's one. But what this highlights, I think, is that, you know, if you asked me the same question in 2017, I would have said to you straight out, Dog Bay.
Yeah.
I would have said to you, Richard. I would have said to you, Richard Comey. If you needed to round it out, you would have said, Freddie Lawson's talented. There would have been, people were still high on Busted and Steve's still unbeaten. What this reflects is,
do we need a boxing league? Kindly asking for me. And you see, some of you are even sending me voice notes. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting.
A boxing league is a waste of time because what happens is once people lose one or two fights, they drop out of the league. So it's a good idea in concept. What you need is like the Contender, like a profile tournament. You pick your best weight class. All right, featherweight's your best weight class. 8 fighters from Ghana enter it. You profile them, you build them, you build a TV show around that. 1 hour episodes. You get to profile them, go to their home, go to their village, learn all about their lifestyle. And then at the end of it, you come out with one winner, big corporate support, but even the people runner up, the people maybe make the semis, they all have elevated profiles. That's the way you do it. I think leagues don't work. You look at boxing around the world, leagues only work short term. In regards to what I was saying with Ghana in general, I think that if you look at the country, there's a lot of very good young boxers coming through, but there needs loads of development. No one is winning a world title the next 1, 2, 3 years.
I'm a boxer. Is he willing to manage me? Okay. So we'll see. Mike, let's just end the show. If there are times of, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys a lot sending me all those messages. Definitely, I will know what to do. That's why sometimes I do summation and I ask those questions. I'm sure you can attest to the fact that I've asked all the questions that matter. Some of them I went through those messages. Do forgive me. This is where time will allow us. Mike was about to give us his final words. Then, of course, we'll wrap up the show. Mike, quick one, and we go.
Yeah, well, just final word is that I appreciate the platform, appreciate the conversation with you, and hopefully we can do it again soon. And
definitely,
I look forward to getting back over there to Accra, hopefully in the next few months. I always feel at home and very welcomed in Ghana, and I love the passion and support of the people. I love that people are actually engaged and wanting to know and curious about the sport at the highest levels. So hopefully I'll be back there next few months because I always feel at home when I'm within the country.
There's some fantastic questions though. Someone is even asking, in all your workings, who has been your best boxer and all that. But Mike, we'll do that again. Definitely, we're going to do that again at the right time. Definitely, maybe next month we'll definitely see what we can do about that. Definitely, we thank you so very much, Mr. Mike Altamura. Of course, an astute manager by all standard, a world-class manager, managed 10 different boxers for a world title. That's no mean achievement. Traveled over 80 countries in the whole of the world, and in Africa, he's been everywhere. We're very much grateful to the Australian boy, Mike Altamura, for gracing this particular show with his presence, knowledge, and intellect. Till I see you again, it's been a fantastic afternoon and evening in Ghana. And this is where I will have to draw down the curtains. There are so many things I needed to do. First of all, many thanks to the president or vice president